Rick, I know you're just talking about layers, and that's why we're here at Helly Hansen with Patti Armstrong, talking about layers, outer shells, puffies. You know, today's going to be a little bit on the cooler side today, Patti. What should we be wearing out there on the slopes?
Well, since it is cooler this morning, and it'll probably warm up, this afternoon, I'm going to show you one of our favorite shells. This is the elevation shell. It is a really heavy-duty shell, but it is uninsulated because it is a shell. It's waterproof, it's breathable, and it's windproof. So it's great on a day like today. It has, as you can see inside, it has this great H2 flow. These little pads in the back kind of keep the jacket off your back if you get warm and you start sweating. It has some really good vents right here on the side, so when it does warm up, here's the pockets. It's got the vents right here on the side. So when it starts warming up, you can just kind of vent, and it has pockets here and pockets here. So if you do wear a backpack, you don't have to remove the pack to get into your pockets, which is a nice benefit. It's got little vents here too, and
That's good.
yeah, and it's also just a great color.
Now, what is this material?
Love this. Well, this is just a real heavy duty, shell fabric, being windproof and waterproof. It's almost like what ski patrol or ski school would wear. It's a lot heavier and sturdier than this is our heaviest and sturdiest shell. And as you can see on the inside, it is all the seams are taped and sealed, and it is breathable. Mm-hmm. If you don't want a shell that's quite this heavy, we can move on to the ridge shell, which is another great shell. Once again, great vents, great pockets, just a little bit lighter weight. Also comes in another color if you're not a fan of orange, although I think orange is so great on the mountain. It's just so safe. It's a great, bright, safe color.
It's always good when you're out with a group because then you can spot your friends from a mile away and then nobody gets lost out there.
Exactly, and they can find you. And here is another shell we have in the rock color, just in case you're not a fan of orange. I like to show a different color with the pant. This is also a great shell for today. Now, it is colder, like you said, today, so you probably want a layering piece underneath, and this is a great one for this. You could just wear a base layer. You could wear this as your mid layer and then wear a shell on top, or if it is super chilly, you can always wear one of these, which most people already own, but if you don't, a little down layer underneath will keep you nice and warm with the shell on top, and then as it warms up, you can just take one of the pieces off. So it's great. Today seems like a great day to layer.
Mm-hmm. Now, we were talking last week about base layering and why it's so important to have that special layer on your skin while you're out there.
Exactly, because when you start sweating, you need something to wick away the moisture. If you're wearing a cotton t-shirt, all it's going to do is get wet and keep you wet, and then you'll be cold. No matter what jacket you're wearing, you're going to stay cold. So the base layer is very important.
Now, you have a lot of really cute spring items in the store I've had my eye on that I want to buy for the past couple of times. But, spring's not here yet. What kind of sales do you have going on for the winter?
Well, it's 40% off on all of our insulated pieces, which includes pants and jackets and the little puffies and everything. These are all 40% off the regular price. And then 30% off everything else, like the mid layers and the base layers. Mm-hmm. And we still have a pretty good stock of base layers. We're getting a little picked over on the outerwear, but yeah.
And what's your hours today?
We are open from 9 to 9 every day, and we are located in between Patagonia and Arc'teryx in Lion's Head, right across from the Lift House and Montauk Restaurant.
All right, perfect. Whether you're looking for items to kind of finish out the season, Helly Hansen has them, and maybe you're even browsing for spring, you can come on into the store, say hello to Patti. She'll get you all set up with gear for all types of seasons. But coming up next, Ken Hovey, he is out on Vail Mountain. I know he's bundled up because it is a little bit chilly this morning, but he's going to give you a look at those on-mountain conditions and tell you what that snow's looking like.